welcome back to Dozen Cats Wellness Tarot. This is a special reading for the 4th of July. Of course, it is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. If it does resonate, claim it. If it does not, leave it behind. Of course, again, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, as well as bell notification, and of course, comments are greatly appreciated. I wanted to do this reading, and while I was preparing to do this reading, I found some fun facts that I thought I would share. So, the 4th of July, also known as Independence Day, has been a federal holiday in the United States since 1941, which surprised me. I thought it would have been a federal holiday for a longer period of time. This holiday, the 4th of July, or Independence Day, celebrates the Second Continental Congress unanimous adoption of the Declaration of Independence in 1776 on July 4th, a document that announces the colony's separation from Great Britain. What is interesting about the July 4th, 1776 date in terms of the Declaration of Independence? Fun fact, friends. It is widely believed that the Declaration of Independence was signed on July 4th. However, only John Hancock and Charles Thompson signed it on July 4th. The rest of the 56 delegates from the 13 colonies actually signed the Declaration of Independence on August the 2nd, 1776, making it official. Another fun fact, presidents from George Washington to Joe Biden have celebrated the nation's birth on the 4th of July, with one exception. The president, John Adams. In a letter to his wife, Adams refused to celebrate the holiday of July the 4th because he felt July 2nd was the real Independence Day. It was on July 2nd, 1776, that the Continental Congress voted in favor of the resolution for independence, though the Declaration of Independence wasn't formally adopted until 2 days later. He was so adamant that he turned down invitations to festivals and other events, even while serving as the nation's second president. Ironically, Adams and Thomas Jefferson, the primary authors of the Declaration of Independence, both passed on the 50th anniversary of the document's formal adoption, July 4th, 1826. So interesting. All right, friends, here we go. So I have broken out the cards to find some red, some white, and some blue to pay homage to the U.S. flag, which of course is known across the world. It is a beautiful flag, in my personal opinion, and I'm not an American, so there you go. So we have the Oracle of the Roses, the Guiding Light Oracle, and the Quantum Oracle, and we will pull one of these Power of Love activation cards when we're done. So let's start with the Oracle of the Roses for our first card. Beautiful deck of cards. I don't use it often enough, but nevertheless, it is a gorgeous deck. I love the red. So the question is, just a message for the U.S., the citizens of the U.S., the people of the U.S. We're asking Spirit to guide us in this message today on July the 4th, 2023. All right. So our first card is out, and we have the beautiful, look at how gorgeous that is. This rose is the bourbon rose otherwise known as the Lover. Now, we're going to go to the guidebook to see what else we can find out about the Lover Rose. And here we go. It says, the deepening of feelings and attachments are indicated, as well as the opportunity for freedom and adventure. To love is to become passionate about a person, goal, or entity. And when emotions are raised to the level of love, we can sometimes lose ourselves in the process. Love is indicated, but be wary that obsessions do not come into play. The lover appreciates the beauty of life and of love. They dedicate themselves to following their emotions and prioritizing their feelings with a verve for adventure and daring. Often this gets them into trouble, but they usually bounce back. So interesting, that card. All right, we move on to the Guiding Light Oracle. You know, as a little girl, when we would travel to the States, you know, to Buffalo and different places, I always remember saying that I thought that the USA was a very patriotic place. I would notice and mention all of the American flags. I would notice and mention how at different events, the national anthem was always a part of the procedure, always part of the service. And that is something that I have always said since I was probably 4, 5, or 6 years old, that I really admired and was inspired by. The patriotism that the United States of America, the citizens, seem so proud to be Americans. And I think that that's why that card is sticking with me, almost making me feel emotional, because it takes me back to that moment when I used to, you know, when I first recognized the patriotism. Beautiful card. Look at that, friends. Absolutely gorgeous. We have this outstanding picture. Home sweet home. Your home and family matters require your attention and tender, loving care. The USA as your home. There's a lot of upheaval. There is a lot of unrest. And it requires our effort, our dedication, and our love to focus in on what needs to happen, what needs to be done as a collective. Beautiful. Let us move on to the Quantum Oracle, and then we'll pull some tarot cards to see if Spirit has anything else to say. We have 2 cards that have come out. This is beautiful. We have true love. Like the passion with the lover rose, like the passion for each of you as an American citizen, the passion for your country, for your neighbor, right, is so palatable. It's beautiful. And we have the sacred temple. Again, a nod to that patriotism, a nod to the feeling of home. Outstanding. All right, we're going to use the One World Tarot, and let's throw some cards and see what else Spirit has to say in our message for July the 4th, Independence Day. We have the Justice card coming out. If I can hold on to my cards. That was me. I dropped them. So we have the Justice card coming out, as I said, right? Truth, karma, the law, things coming into balance, the equilibrium and harmony being restored. We have the 10 of Wands, you know, very much a heavy burden that you guys are carrying with so many things. We have the 2 of Wands. There's plans being made. There are plans being made. There are always plans in the works, right? We have the Moon card that both of those flipped over, the Moon card. You know, illusion and delusion. Seeing things that you don't know are there. Giving you just a glimpse of something so that you can have enough light to see the next step forward, or showing you something that you need to focus on in the shadow of night. I am reminded to say that, you know, there is no shadow without light. Friends, outstanding outcome card. We have the 6 of Wands, victory, success. You know, this is about recognition. This is about self-esteem. So not only is this an individual success story, but this is a success story as a country, as a unit, as a place, right? That coming together with the plan to move forward, with the equilibrium being restored and justice coming, victory and success is being offered up. Beautiful. And on the on the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. Again, talking about the love of the country, feeling passionate, being a little sensitive maybe, wearing your heart on your sleeve for your country. I feel like I could cry and I'm not even an American. That is outstanding. I mean, I feel the passion. It's beautiful. All right. We will pull a Power of Love activation card. We have 2 cards that have flipped over. We have self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. And action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. So, offering kindness and compassion to another, extending your hand, loving thy neighbor, you know, doing what you need to do within your family or your friends or your co-workers or your community to bring people together. Because the one thing that you all have in common, as we can see in these cards, is a love for your country. Outstanding message for July 4th. Happy July 4th, my friends. Until we see each other again, I wish you many, many blessings. Bye for now.